Hi dear friends, I'm glad to invite you to the discussion within our module Social Presence and Online Tutoring. This module was developed by the team of the researchers from Abante Z Baysal University, Professor Dr. Soner Durmuş, Assistant Professors Drs. Orhan Çuraoglu and Melik Deryagürer, and me, Professor Dr. Irina Secret. The module was developed within the international project, which is titled as International Research Network for Study and Development of New Tools and Methods for Advanced Pedagogical Sciences in the field of ICT instruments, e-learning, and intercultural competences. Within the module, we are going to discuss with you what is online tutoring. We are going to outline methodology of online tutoring. We will discuss which modes and forms of online tutoring exist today, and as well as what is interactivity and specifics of interactivity in online tutoring. Together with that, what kind of ICT tools are necessary to be involved in online tutoring for its functioning effectively. The role of social media, together with the competencies of effective online tutors, and how to conduct assessment and evaluation in the framework of online tutoring. So nowadays, there are very many researchers which are devoted to the problem of online tutoring because it is really very much popular form of learning and teaching nowadays. Here in our module, we are going to focus upon the social presence, and it means the enhancement of interactivity and synchronicity in online tutoring. Therefore, we are going to emphasize the problem of interactivity in online tutoring and ICT tools which facilitate interactivity and collaboration in online environment. And here is our first part of the module, and within this part we are going to give the definition to online tutoring, to outline the methodology of online tutoring, and to describe its main modes and forms of providing online tutoring in online environment. In the most common sense, online tutoring is the process of tutoring which is delivered online. Or in other terms, it is defined as e-moderation, which facilitates the achievement of goals of independent learning. And when we are speaking about tutoring, the natural questions comes, which what is the difference between tutoring and teaching? And to answer this question, we are dealing with the teaching as the formal academic process, while tutoring is a supplemental effort, and tutoring is the process of moderation and facilitation of learning. Tutoring also defined as the process of guidance in the specific course and subject. So therefore, nowadays, online tutoring reflects on a wider usage of internet resources and applications which are used for learning purposes, and it comprises a huge diversity of approaches and practices and addresses to distinct circles of learners. And to come up to the methodology of online tutoring, we should emphasize that it is based on the principles of constructivism and social constructivist pedagogies, which defines the application of main principles. They are, first of all, independent learning and learner's autonomy, collective knowledge construction and transformative learning, communities of practice, dialogical learning, and the vital part is self-reflection, both on the side of tutors and on the side of learners as well. So, dealing with the pedagogy of online tutoring, we should stress that tutoring is still an emerging pedagogy, and still it requires different competencies, it requires different skills from those which we used to within traditional teaching and traditional distance learning. So which are these skills and what are the commonalities of traditional teaching and online tutoring? We will discuss and try to figure out during this module. Main components of online tutoring are defined as pedagogy, coordination, and technical support. So within these three components, online tutoring entails adopting specific pedagogy or an educational method which conditions ways and strategies of the learning content delivery and providing social support for the learning group. As well, it entails organization and coordination of supplying services of online tutoring. It entails a coherent system of ICT tools implementation with the manageable interface, together with the technical support for the online tutoring system to function smoothly and to be adjusted to the learning purposes. So nowadays, online tutoring is supposed to provide increased access to the learning content, learning facilitation and therefore increased learning success, access to a wider diversity of the student population, effective technology usage, implementation of the effective instructional design model, and research options to validate effectiveness of the services and to plan for the future. Nowadays, there are two main modes which are differentiated within the online tutoring. They are asynchronous tutoring and synchronous tutoring. Combination or prevalence of one of the modes define the forms of online tutoring together with the purposes of online tutoring and the target groups. So here we differentiate one-to-one tutor form, one form of online tutoring, e-moderation for facilitating the mainstream learning, peer tutoring, automated tutoring, and many-to-one online tutoring. We are coming to the end of our first part in our module. Thank you very much for your attention. And within this part, we try to give the definition to online tutoring, to outline the methodology, to define its main modes and forms. And to continue in the next part, we'll deal with the problem of interactivity, types of interactivity, and which ICT tools will be applied to provide interactivity for effective online tutoring. Thank you very much.